we at the end of the month. What's today, man? This is March the 25th, closing out the end of the month. Live over here from the motherland, they say, the continent of Africa. We got the Freestyle Sunday podcast. We got me, Tez. I usually work from the YouTube channel Pilgrims in the Earth. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Cortez Israel. Got the brothers on here. Who I'm on here with y'all brothers. Introduce yourselves. Not introduce, reintroduce yourselves.
Shalom, it's Ibar. Ibar in the place to be.
Okay. What's your Facebook? What's your Facebook out there?
Facebook, Ibar, aka Mike. And then we got the Facebook, the Freestyle Sunday Podcast Facebook page too, as well as Instagram Freestyle Sunday Podcast _, between everything.
In the
Yeah,
Rumble,
that's
right?
it.
The Rumble.
Oh yep. My bad, good looking. Yeah, we got the Rumble too, Freestyle Sunday Podcast. Go over there and check us out. Get them channels up so we can start going live from over there too. Through Rumble, we can be more open with the speech instead of tiptoeing around. So it probably be more content over there. We just gotta get views to go that way. So most high willing, everybody, check out that page, Freestyle Sunday Podcast on Rumble.
What up, though? What up, though? This is Akbanaya. I'm your neighborhood Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the one from up the way. I'm the one from down the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can reach me at Royal Scepter of Yeshaya, and that's on all platforms: Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook. Royal Scepter of Yeshaya. Just check them out. TikTok, Instagram, all platforms. Royal Scepter of Yeshaya. You'll find me. All praises to the Father, man. Shot. What's going on with y'all, brothers, man? We having a good discussion tonight. We ain't been together in a minute to do this. You know what I'm saying? But we together tonight, man. How y'all brothers feeling?
Sure, man. I'm feeling like, hey, man, I'm feeling like the Black Power Ranger. Like we got different things going on, but we all come together like one. Y'all could be the White Ranger, the Green Ranger. I'll be the Black. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be the green one. But look, no, because I know we said like three different platforms, but you know how the Power Rangers used to all form into that. What was that thing called? I don't know,
The
y'all
big
remember,
old robot thing.
yeah, they wasn't playing when they did that. But no, we all just try to
Mm-hmm.
use these platforms to basically bring people back to the main channel for real. That's Royal Skepter, Yeshaya, because it's different works and different ways to do the work. And we ain't always gotta come with script. A lot of people don't understand things like that. So yeah, we're gonna be trying some new things. But yeah, my bad. What was you saying, Ben? Yeah, you was asking how we feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. A little under the weather, but I'm still here. All praises.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we all good, man. We here finally, getting another episode in. I know some people's missed us. We back in full effect. Most high willing, we gonna be more consistent with this thing. You know, we just picking up the pieces. But yeah, most high willing, man, we gonna come back more energetic, more content. Most high willing, we gonna have more visitors on this channel as well. More people to be interviewed from the continent of Africa as well. So everybody stay tuned in. We got some good stuff coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, it's good. Hey, it's good you said that too, man, because we gotta have. I mean, it's good that you keeping you brought that forth because we do need the people to understand that we're gonna have guests on here too, and we're gonna have a platform changed as well to where we're gonna all be together. Y'all gonna see us together, and not just see us always like you seeing us broadcasting from every different area. You know what I mean? We're gonna be more effective with the way we bring forth this information we bring forth. With the Freestyle Sunday podcast.
Mm-hmm. Most there.
Yeah, most that it's gonna
Yeah.
be a lot of stuff we're gonna be getting into, man. Like we got a lot of ideas, man. It's just we dealing with reality. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses though. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff that we want to share with people from this side of the world. We got a lot of testimonies, a lot of things that we witnessing over here that we would like to share. But yeah, man, it's my brother brought this out. We got a good topic. It's, are you battle tested with the ones in your circle? Are you battle tested with the ones in your circle? Mm. So what was your
Mm-hmm.
mindset when you thought about that title, bro?
Uh, Low key, me and Ben was at his crib one day, and actually the Ock brought it out. I don't know if he remember. I forgot what we was even talking about, but that topic stuck in my mind, and I was like, man, let me jot this down because that's real talk. Because we coming in a time in life to where we're gonna really have to trust each other, and ain't too many people don't have that type of circle around them to where they can really trust, or at least think they could trust somebody, And like I say, we coming coming up upon a hectic time in life, so we gonna have to need each other spiritually as well as physically. Sure. So yeah, that's what I forgot what we was talking about though, but that's the whole purpose of this topic though, is to touch on them points, knowing
Hey,
what times that we living in and everything. We got to be
hey,
battle tested. Uh huh.
I had left a message in the WhatsApp probably like a week ago. I don't know. A lot of people ain't really. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but I really was just saying because sometimes I think, man, when you're around people that you just meeting and new people, you forming, you trying to introduce this person to this person, or we all trying to come together. I think and everybody on different levels or been in understanding of things different times. I think I think we translate situations differently. You get what I'm saying? Like for example, when you trying to I use the example of a difference between a church and a community. You get what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
with a church, you used to seeing these people dressed the best. They talk, they on their best behavior, then they go home and you see them next week in their best again. You know what I'm saying? But when you dealing with
Yeah.
a community, bro, it's like your neighbor, you might hear some arguing over there. You might hear some bottles breaking. You might hear some
Yeah.
you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
Yeah.
when you dealing with a community, you really seeing your brothers they weaknesses, they strengths, and a community is very different, and that's why I think a lot of times when you say battle tested, that's what resonates with me. Have you
Oh yeah.
experienced life struggles with this person? Have you seen them broke? Have you seen them when they ain't got nothing? Have you seen them when it all hits the fan, how they react to it? You know what I'm saying? So that's what resonates with me
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Yeah, and that's what it's touching on too. That's exactly what it's touching on. It's like you said, being a community, you're gonna see the good, the bad, and the ugly amongst each other. But we gotta be, prepared for these things if we gonna call ourselves being amongst each other. It's gonna be disagreements and all that, of course. But we gotta be that's gonna be part of the battle, being tested during the battle. Can we disagree to the point to where we agree, to a certain extent to where we could still be on some type of accord to where we can still tolerate each other and get this mission accomplished? And not just talking about us specifically, but just any group. Can we tolerate each other enough to get something accomplished? Because in our communities, like the so-called black community, we don't do that. Soon something go wrong, man, we kicking somebody to the side man. We'll kick them to the side quick as heck and on to the next one. Like we really wasn't taught to be battle tested amongst our brethren and sisters. So yeah, that's mainly what this topic is touching on right there. Community. And like Ben said, me and Ben was talking about earlier, the root word in that is unity. Hey, we gotta tolerate each other enough till we could build some type of unity. Yeah. You got something on that,
I'm
Ben?
I'm I'm a sound a little different than how y'all sound when I speak, right?
Mm.
I'm gonna come from a different angle with this because I'm looking at it far as when it come to law and order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, we do got to be able to be together, all that, but we got to be battle tested amongst each other. But the thing is this: when them tests come and people don't pass, what you gonna do with them?
Huh. Matt 18.
You
What's that, Matt
understand?
18?
Right. I'm saying though, because there's even in modern society, even in the society that the other nations have built up, and we a part of, we just living in a society, right? Even in a society or their community, if you want to say, even within their communities, there's some sort of you know, what I want to say, discipline. Excuse me. There's some sort of discipline within even within their communities. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, okay, yeah, you may have somebody who's a part of the community, but once them people show themselves, show that they're not worthy of being in the community, then what do you do with them? You gotta have something in place that eliminates those who are around you who are a detriment to you. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't, then that destroys the integrity of the whole community.
You right.
And we know what a little bit of leaven do.
Limit the whole up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my way of seeing it. Now, of course, we all a righteous man gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fall off. It's gonna be situations where we gonna be looking at like, dang, I done slipped up, I done did this, that, and the third. The ox said this to me, he was right. Or the sis said that to me, she was right. I was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. But we get ourselves back right. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? That's the thing about a righteous man. A righteous man always come back, bounce back. But what about those that don't?
Right. Right. And that's real
Because that's a
talk. What
part.
about
That's a part of the test too. That's a part of the battle testing too.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all this though. Do you think that there has to be an actual battle for people to actually be tested? Because let's say, I think if we're not, well, let me try to rephrase that. Okay, because if you're not if you're not in an actual battle, we pretty much just, you know what I'm saying, we just chilling, we just congregating, fellowshipping. Is that an actual being tested at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you actually be battle tested with somebody? What's the battle testing? Because if people standing in a circle, they say, okay, well, dang, how have we been battle tested together? How do we know if we've been battle tested together?
Man,
Yeah,
you understand, you understand. I mean, I don't know, man. You got to be spiritually discerned, man. You got to understand what you're going through when you're going through it. When you see certain situations happening, like, all right, all right, I done fell on hard times. I have a situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, it ain't like me to have my hand out asking a brother or a sister for something, but right now I am. You know what I'm saying? And I got a brother, who might pull me up out of a situation financially. Now I'm talking financially at this point, right? I got a
Mhm.
brother who might pull me out of a situation financially, right? And then don't hold it over my head. He ain't saying nothing about it. He ain't, you know what I mean? And then me have been being the person of integrity that I am. Soon as I get back right and I get on my feet, I hit my man's back. Boom, there you go, dog. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's a test right there, a battle. Now I can understand. Okay, I can trust this brother with the fight in the financial area. He was going through it. He was hurting. That's why the brother had that. He asked for the cheese and he came back with it. You know what I'm saying? Or another situation of a battle test is for me, um, if somebody's speaking on my name behind my back, right? They speaking on me behind my back, like really like speaking against my integrity or speaking of however, you know what I'm saying? And it's another brother, my brother there, and he hear the man speaking or the sister speaking or whatever, and he don't check that. You know what I mean? He don't check it, and then next thing you know, he come to me talking about, yeah, the brother said this, that, and the third, and I'm looking like, hold on, bro. So he said that. What you say, man? I ain't say nothing. I just came and told you. Well, bro, you ain't upholding my name, bro, like I would uphold your name.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
So
another
yeah,
test. It's a lot of different tests of trust.
I'm glad you gave that. That was good examples because a lot of people when they hear battle tested, they automatically think about like physical situations, like oh, being, we had to get jumped together, or we had to go out here and ride, slide on some people. Yeah, that was battle tested, or
Mhm.
somebody ran up on us while we was, But nah, man, there's many different battles out here, But it sounds like
Mhm.
he's saying a lot of them battles can come from testing each other and building trust in with each other,
Exactly.
because when you build it, we in a time where it's like people trying to find like they tribe and the people that they relate to, because it's like society is taking a vast turn. You get what I'm saying? The world is changing, so a lot of people are when you see like The Walking Dead and people was living in certain communities, it's starting to look like that for real. So when you talking about communities, you got to really look at the one on the side of you and say, is this person really worth being here in this thing with us? Because that can be your detriment if you trust this person and they let you down. You got your children in the same the same proximity with this person. People you had the example of Judas, man. Judas was, we was gonna end that whole thing, man. He's ready to get the Messiah out of there. But of course, that was prophecy. It had to happen. But it's situations like that we see all the time. But yeah, that was a good example.
And I just want to touch on something too.
Mm.
What Dominique just said. The key thing in this thing is trust, building trust. That's the test right there. Can we get through this battle enough to build up some type of trust to where I know that you're gonna have me the same way I have you, physically as well as spiritually. Brother, you falling down spiritually, hey man, get back up, man. Hey, you got work to do. Let's do this. Physically, hey, like he said, hey, you need some paper? Shoot, I got a few dollars for you to hold you out until you get back to where you need to be. But yeah, that trust is key. That's the key word right there. Is trust. And a lot of us didn't have that coming from where we came from. We didn't have trust, even amongst those who we thought was cool or friends or brethren or whatever. We didn't have trust in them situations. So now the Most High putting a lot of us in some real type of situations to where we're gonna have to build that, and who gonna endure it? Because like Dominique said too, it come a point to where somebody keep doing a certain thing. Now we gotta go by laws, rules, and regulations. Now what we gotta do? Do we get rid of this brother or this sister or what? Because the trust is gone now. This can compromise, detriment, like Ted said. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to touch on that though. That trust is key right there. But we know for a fact ain't no trust in America. Everybody going at each other over there, bro. So get up out the way if y'all
Hey,
can. Huh?
worldwide though, man. When it comes to the so-called black people worldwide though, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem, man. All of us, we really don't trust each other, man, and that's our problem. We'd rather look at other nations, other people outside of our community, outside of the ones that's in our circle or whatever, and
Yeah.
put more trust in them than what we'll put trust in the brother or the sister that been laboring with us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a lot of the dysfunction that's in our community comes through distrust. We don't trust each other, man. Like we got neighbors, people live right next door to us in the hood that we don't even talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like we be barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? And people don't even, the neighbors don't even come through and get none of the barbecue, man. They looking at us. You say what up to your neighbor, they act like Stanley from Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a whole lot of the I think that's a whole lot of where the dysfunction comes from in our community, man. We don't have no trust for each other, man, because we done did so much to each other to where it's almost like, man, I can't trust the person live right next door to me, man. And that's a shame.
Yeah, yeah. Remember back in the days, man, you knew everybody on your block. Everybody knew you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know the person that's next door to you. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So say it be neighborhood
Hey, but you
invasion.
know,
Where's the trust
Mm-hmm.
at? Huh?
now I was gonna say, back then though, if you wasn't you had to be solidified to kind of be in that neighborhood to even call it a community. It's not really no community no more as far as that aspect because people will kind of feel you out. If you just moved on the block, we gonna come see what you about eventually. My kids gonna come test your kid, you know what I'm saying? And if nobody likes you in
Yeah.
that neighborhood, you wasn't gonna be there too long, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
everybody that pretty much was everybody that pretty much was in that on that block, that was saying they pretty much rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's real talk.
yeah, like but I was gonna say, like, man, people that that been battle tested, that stood shoulder to shoulder in a lot of situations, you can't really, you can't really interrupt that loyalty that they got in that, you know what I'm saying? But if you got people that's just together, you know what I'm saying, you can call that for what it is. I ain't even about to put out no specific situations, but I did want to use certain examples. But it's been situations that y'all done seen where, when we was all together and we've been battle tested with brothers, we all was just there, but we didn't really build any type of bond with each other. But we was being battle tested in that moment, whether it was spiritually, and it wasn't really a stance at that moment because we wasn't all battle tested together. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I think that battle testing comes from building that trust. You know what I'm saying? Standing shoulder to shoulder. Like the brother said, a brother see another brother down, it's my obligation. If I got something and you ain't got it, I help you out. And dang, I wasn't, and the brother, if he ain't even expecting nothing, the brother return the favor. It's like, damn, okay, he just showed me something. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Pass it along. You get what I'm saying? That's how you build with brothers. But if we just here, we doing this thing like it's a job, you know what I'm saying? Which it is a job, but if we just doing it like we punching in and punching out, you're not gonna be battle tested with each other. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Genuine. That's part
That
of it
come and
too. Genuine. Go ahead, man.
and that's the thing too, man. That endurance, being with each other and stuff like that, man, being around each other, enduring together, understanding when a brother will say yay and when a brother will say nay. Because a lot of times I already know. Like, say if somebody, me and Mike been cool so long, somebody can come and say, yeah, Mike said so and so. I'll be like, man, Mike ain't said that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know. You know what I'm saying? It come through, just being around each other, man. Just enduring. That's all I can say, man. Just come being around each other, enduring and stuff like that, man. That's how you get it,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. And it's a blessing at times, us, but in general, using us as an example, we've been knowing each other since knee high to a grasshopper. A lot of people don't have that. So when they finally get somebody genuine around them, they don't know how to accept it because they never had it. They never seen it. Like you say, it's certain situations
Mhm.
that might come up. You like, nah, that ain't true. Because true, if anything, we got an issue,
Right.
we gonna kick it and talk to each other and figure this out and get to the next level. we done built that trust with each other. A lot of our people never had
Right.
that. So it's always a high and bad type situation in our community. Man, I don't give a damn about that N word anyway. It is what it is, whatever. That's how we taught. Like it's so messed
Mm-hmm.
up, and like I said, we coming in a time in life to where the world is getting wickeder and wickeder. If we don't have nobody, who
Mm.
can we trust? Who can we trust? The
Mm-hmm.
older the world, the more wicked it's gonna get. So us as so-called
Mm.
black people, we need to put that down and really learn how to pick and choose who we gonna have around because it's gonna get to the nitty-gritty and we all gonna need somebody. I don't care how tough or how much money or how this or whatever you got or whatever. That don't matter at the end of the day because it's gonna get it's gonna get rugged out here. All of us gonna be walking around with rough clothes and big beards. Like, sure, it's gonna get rough out here, and we gonna need each other for real.
Hey, you know it's
So yeah,
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even, man. I'm a 36-year-old man, bro. Like, you know, I always, I ain't gonna lie. I still think I'm young. I still be trying to hoop with the young boys. But man, life been humbling me lately. Like, man, what you doing? You know, I'm married, of course. You know what I'm saying. But I never knew the importance of all these things of growing older and all that. Man, I caught a sciatic, what is it, sciatic nerve? Man, I slept the wrong way. And I woke up that next day. I was like, man, I'm up here peeing in bottles, man. My wife, she rubbing giving me massages, going to grab me something to drink. Thinking like, dang, man, she had
it's a
to.
thick little soup.
Hey, look, look, she had to run to the stove. She had to run to the stove for me, man. And it started raining. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, what if she just left me, man? Took my kids, everything, just left me. I'll be face down on the floor in here, man, stanking the place up, man. You know, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
She came back, but I'm saying like it's
He said,
moments like
"Stinking a
that,
place."
you know.
Yeah.
For real though,
Hey,
like
that brother done put out there in the world. He was pissing in bottles, man,
hey,
at the
Hey, that
crib.
brother was down and out.
man.
Look, brother, I got your back, but I ain't
Hey,
bringing you no pop bottles. Like,
Hey, for real, man. Hey,
hey,
you ever
man.
had a sciatic nerve? You gonna see, man. Like you try to get up, you like it ain't even. I'm talking about the bathroom 2 feet away. You like I ain't even worth it. This pain ain't worth that.
man,
You
don't
you
trust me.
can't
I
do it.
know.
Nah, man.
I
I don't
already
need
know.
that.
Shoot.
I don't
I
need
miss
that.
days of work
Man, for
because of
I
real.
that
don't
joke.
need that. Hey, but
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
that,
hey,
bro.
but the brother though, Mike said something, man, that was real out cold though. Cause and it go with the topic, man. Are you battle tested with the ones in your circle? Cause you know, with everything going on, man, people ain't really. I don't think people really taking into consideration what's really going on in America, man. With the
Mm-hmm.
immigration, you got the immigrants coming in there, man, by the thousands daily. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Running up the money. You know what I'm saying? They getting ready to replace you Negroes. You Negroes that
Mm-hmm.
don't want to work for a certain amount of money, they getting ready to replace you Negroes. They gonna be the ones getting that minimum wage. Remember remember Negroes was over there uh protesting, talking about they want $15 an hour for working at McDonald's. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what, Negro? They done got your replacements in there. They got your replacements. They bringing them in there. They gonna work for that $5 an hour. They gonna work for it. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
get it. And guess what you gonna be? Unemployed on the street,
Mm-hmm.
begging. They gonna have the crime rate gonna be so high. It's gonna be crazy. So what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying behind that is you got 25 states. You got 25 states in the United States right now that's against the American government. And they done sided with Texas. Now Texas won through the Supreme Court. They won that ruling through the Supreme Court to where I think they won it. Did y'all hear about that? Did they win that? Right? They won that, right? Where they could patrol that
I'm
border.
not
I think
sure.
the
I know
Supreme
what you're
Court
talking
agreed to that, right? But before then, you had 25 states ready to get it in
Mm-hmm.
with the government, man. You had a split. It's only 50 states. 50 states, you got to split. 25 over here, 25 over there. That's civil war. Understand, this civil war finna come up in America. Civil war coming. They destabilizing the country, allowing all of those immigrants in. Then running up the money, sending all the money over to Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
giving all the money to the immigrants. Inflation
Yeah,
finna be through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So what you need to do right now, this is what we talking about. Are you battle tested with the ones in your circle? You need to get with people of like mind. If you can't leave America, you need to find you some land in an isolated area. Get out of the cities. Deal with the people that you battle tested with. Or if you ain't battle tested, learn them and get battle tested. Get some trust up under yourselves. Get you some land. Get up on that
Right.
land. Build on it. Put grow crops on it. Because Bill Gates buying up all the land. They killing off all of the cattle, all the chicken. Ain't nothing finna be left but GMO
Mm.
food for you to eat. You might as well go get some land. Go get you some land. Get with
Look, the,
people of like mind.
look,
Do
the
that.
brother
Get
even
out
brought
the city. Yeah.
that dude done even brought.
Say that again.
No, I ain't mean to cut you off. I was just touching on what you said. That brother done bought up so much stuff. I was just touching on what you was just saying, like how Bill Gates done bought up all that stuff. He done even bought the cider vinegar. It's over.
Yeah, the apple cider vinegar. Yeah.
It's over.
So so man, people ain't really realizing, man. People don't want to hear what we saying though. That's what it is. They really they'll hear it, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, he right. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. And then they take their asses back and go do what they've been doing. But the truth
Mm-hmm.
be told, man, it's time to go get with people of like mind. Gain a bond with each other. Learn to trust each other. Learn to trust each other. Get you some land. Get people around your children you can trust that share the same morals as you. And dig in. If you gotta fight
Right.
for your survival, you gotta
Right.
fight for it. But at least you with some people you battle tested with.
That's real talk. That's real talk. Hey, I got so I'm gonna show the people what you talking about too with the 25 states. Now that you brought that up,
Mm-hmm.
you can finish talking. I'm bringing it up now. I just want to let you know.
No, that's really all I was trying to say. Because once you said what you said, the times that we in and stuff like
This is
that,
just a
man,
quick little
it struck
video.
something in my mind. It struck something in my mind, man, because people don't realize the times we living
Mm-hmm.
in. They really not realizing, man, and the signs is all in their face.
Right.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them people
Man,
that's
we
coming to a
the
lot of them
signs is
people
right
that
in front of us.
I was gonna say a lot of them people that's coming into the country, they've been battle tested together, man. A lot of them been running through jungles together, man, trying to get to America. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm,
For real,
straight
like a
up.
lot of them people, a lot
Straight
of
up.
them people, man, a lot of them people been together, been put together strategically to come into the country together. You know, it's like America is ripe for the taking right now. So it's a lot of people. It's so many cliques and organizations in America. People understand. We understand that, but it's like, have you really been battle tested with each other? Because you go to work and you come into these organizations and you popping bottles and you doing this and you celebrating, but have you really been battle tested? You get what I'm saying? Because you don't really know somebody unless you really go through a situation with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I had
Mm-hmm.
friends. I had friends. I had when I was young, I had friends, man. I have friends that I know till now. Yeah, we've been through some things, but it's like you start to outgrow certain things. You get what I'm saying? And when you come into like a full grown man and you understand like your tribe and what your purpose is in life, you cleave to the people that believe the same things that you believe in. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the biggest thing for me was the whole COVID situation. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, I think that was probably one of the realest times in my life. You know what I'm saying? Where I started looking around like, dang, everybody tripping right now. You get what I'm saying? So that's when people really started to look like, dang, do I got somebody with me, or you were stuck in your house by yourself? Like, dang, looking out the window with your mask on, all type of stuff. But it just, I say that to say, man, we come into a time where it's really, because we've been taught this narrative in America. Oh, no new friends and this. Oh, I'm getting money. Don't worry about friends. Da-da-da. They teaching us subconsciously to be by yourself for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to build
Mm.
relationships no more. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we coming into a time where you're gonna need some people. You're gonna need to rely on some people. But yeah, that's it, man.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. Hey, let me play this video right quick while we on the topic of the 25 states or whatever.
In our previous episode, we already discussed how the U.S. Supreme Court, they recently ruled just 3 days ago against the state of Texas, and they stated that the Biden administration could, if they wish to, cut down the barbed wire fencing. Regardless, shortly after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled as it did, the governor of Texas issued this declaration right here, invoking the state's constitutional right. Then,
Dog, did y'all hear that? He said they made some rights to where you can't even defend yourself against an invasion. Dog. Talking about being battle tested, bro.
between the state of Texas and the federal government, well, it suddenly escalated, and they began creating fault lines across the whole nation. That's because, on the one hand, you had Democratic lawmakers urging Joe Biden to go ahead and to take control of the Texas National Guard. On the other hand, the governors of 25 different states, they signed a joint letter supporting Governor.
Yeah, man. Dog, that's crazy right there.
Hey, hey,
They
let
signed
me
a
say,
bill. You
man.
can't. Uh-huh.
Hey, it ain't a law. It ain't a law on this earth that'll stop me from defending myself and mine.
Straight up.
You hear me? It ain't a law you
Yeah.
can write. It ain't a pencil you can use or a pen you can write it in. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna stop me from protecting me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a man. I'm a man before all of that. You know what I
Man.
mean? Before all the laws you thought you created. And
Man,
and and
straight
I'm a,
up.
and I'm a man. And I'm a man under the Creator, the Most High God, the Creator. That's where I'm governed from. So can't nobody govern me and tell me I can't defend me and mine. You crazy?
Crazy as heck. Crazy as heck. And then he said against an invasion. There was a specific word that he used, not against a new neighbor or nothing like that. He said an invasion. So like it's like they know what's going on. Like Ted said, these people been in the bushes for who knows how long trying to get here to America. They ready. They over there, if I'm not mistaken, in Chicago or New York. I think it's New York. Them what they call the immigrants, they over there starting up gangs over there, going against the people and whatnot. I think that's New York. It could be, but anyway,
Hey,
man, these people coming over here creating gangs. Yeah,
this the tricky part about it though. All of them not like that, but that's gonna be the tricky part about it because you're gonna have offenses on both sides because you're gonna have some genuine ones that just want to escape places and come over here or for a better living to go over there. but then you're gonna have some terrorists sprinkled in there, some organized terrorism sprinkled in there. You're gonna have some
Yeah.
organized gangs sprinkled in there. So it's gonna be so confusing for the people, bro, because they're gonna be hearing stuff on this side about them, and they're gonna be hearing stuff on this side about the America. They gonna cause something big, bro. I'm telling you, they gonna cause something big. They already doing it
Most
in New
definitely.
York. I don't want to get off the topic, but they doing the squatting thing over in New York, where bro they can just walk in your house if ain't nobody occupying it, and but you own it. They can just walk in there and start living in there. And this lady tried to come and change the lock on her own house, and they took her to jail, bro. You get what I'm saying? So that's our and that's
Crazy.
causing yeah, that's causing conflict between the residents and them. And then you had a woman that was killed in her house with people that was squatting in her house. They folded her up and put her in a bag, bro. So these people, the residents, is
Mm,
hearing this, and what you think they doing while hearing that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
right.
it's about that's why this topic is right on point and right on time.
Hey, but
Mm-hmm.
that's why we need that unified front too, man, to protect us. You know what I mean, man? We and then guess what? The people that don't want to be down with what we doing, that's and I'm talking about of our own people. Hey, if you want to be disobedient to what it is and how we rocking, you ain't with us. You on the outside. You going out there with
Yeah.
them. You see how you fare by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna stand solid. We gonna stand firm, and that's the thing too. Especially though all our people over there in America. You know what I'm saying? America is under attack. I don't know if your government telling you. I know they ain't telling you because they the ones allowing the floodgates to be open. But America
Mm-hmm.
is under attack over there. It's an invasion going on. It's a destabilization of the country. That's what's going on. It's a destabilization of the country. And those of like mind need to come together. Everybody of like mind need to come together, begin to learn each other, get some tenure under your belts with each other, become battle tested, go through some stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can trust that person that's standing and sitting next to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't, it's almost like it's an unspoken language when certain things happen because you understand what's going on and they understand what's going on just off of sight or off of hearing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's what it means to be battle tested. At the end of being battle tested, you can just send
Yo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh, Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I think the brother Mike done cut off or something. But yeah, we're gonna continue. Yeah, it's just a battle. Hey, like he's saying, get around like-minded people, man. Start creating relationships. Know who you can be around during those times, and know who not to have around during those times. Because man, hey, it's getting to the nitty gritty. This ain't the time to be playing around. This is not the time to be playing around. Then you got people that know what's going on. This is the crazy thing about it. You have people that know what's going on and still living everyday life like it's normal. People so-called know the truth or whatever you want to say. Like people, it's like, bro, it's like that sleeping pill in America is real deadly. That America give everybody Ritalin or something because people that call themselves woke even go back to sleep. That's like the parable with Christ and the disciples when he said that, hey, you can't sit here just an hour with me and watch. Like you go back to sleep. You were supposed to be woke. And that's what it is. And back in the States, people call themselves woke and they go back to sleep. So yeah, we gotta be around people who we know is willing to put forth the effort to make it happen for us as well as our families to make it to the next level. And that's what I like about the Black Panthers. You know, they did whatever they did, but they made sure they look out for their brothers and sisters to the best of their ability. And they even stood on what they had to stand on to make sure that their brothers and sisters were protected. Um, hey, I got this quick video. You got anything to say, Tez, before I play this video?
Oh no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. All right. This is just a quick little, probably like a 5 minute video, just to give an example of standing up for your brothers and sisters in the community. 'Cause, man, they had to take these brothers away because they stood for something. And the unity like this, all these masculine brothers standing together like that and no issues, man, you bound to win. And dang, that's what they couldn't have, dude. They don't want our people to win. But that's why the heck our people gotta get up out of that joint too. Okay, Ben said it's internet tripping, but yeah, I'm about to play this video.
One of the most well-known civil rights organizations of the late 1960s was the Black Panther Party. Who started the Black Panther Party? Did the groups in the United States? African Americans were living in urban ghettos with high unemployment rates and substandard housing. Many also believed that they were treated unfairly and in some cases even brutalized by police forces. Oakland, California had 661 police officers, yet only 16 of those were African American. Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale had been involved in many different civil rights organizations in their young lives, including those who promoted the Black Power ideology. However, they were frustrated with the failure of the injustices they saw in their communities. In October of 1966, the two men formed the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, later simply known as the Black Panther Party. They organized armed patrols that would follow officers, monitoring them for incidents of abuse. If the police attempted to confront them, Black Panther members would recite the state and federal laws which permitted them to carry their loaded weapons. The Black Panther Party first gained national attention after an incident in 1967. The group carried loaded firearms into the California state protest of a piece of legislation which would make carrying loaded firearms illegal. 6 of the members were arrested for this incident. In May of 1967, the Black Panther Party issued a list of 10 points which stated their beliefs and values. This list included things such as full employment, decent housing, and an end to police brutality. They also sought education for African Americans and justice within the court system. The group's ideals resonated within the Black community, and their numbers expanded rapidly. By 1968, the Black Panther Party had a presence in City, Chicago, Boston, Dallas, Los Angeles. Membership numbers were as high as 10,000 at its peak in 1969. The party also boasted an influential newspaper which was read by more than 250,000 people. Its editor was Eldridge Cleaver, and he became a persuasive voice within the Black Power movement. Cleaver would eventually become the third most prominent member of the Black Panther Party, behind Newton and Seale. The Black Panther Party also started community-friendly programs, such as the Free Breakfast Children program. They believed that they could provide for the needs of those in poverty better than the government could. It has been estimated that the Black Panther Party fed more than 20,000 children through this program during the 1968 and 1969 school year. The organization offered other services as well, including clothes distribution, classes on politics and economics, free medical care, and lessons on self defense and first aid. They also set up an ambulance program and drug rehabilitation services. However, the Federal Bureau of Investigation did not agree with many of the organization's paramilitary activities, such as carrying loaded guns. The FBI regarded them as a black nationalist hate group, and FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover even referred to them as the greatest threat to the internal security of the country. The group was targeted for investigation with the intent of weakening the group's power and damaging their credibility. The Black Panther Party continued to exist as an organization throughout the 1970s, but never regained the prestige they had once enjoyed. Over the course of that decade, their numbers dwindled away until, by 1980, only 27 people were still official members of the Black Panther Party.
So yeah. I just showed that just to show how they stood for their people, man. Them brothers was giving out clothes to the community, feeding the community. What else? They even started their own ambulance and teaching the community self defense. Like them brothers was really, battle tested to a certain degree because it goes back to what we talked about earlier with that trust. The community trusted them brothers enough to know that they was there to try and help them. And it came a point to where they had this so-called white man called J. Edgar Hoover who wanted to label them as what they call them, a hate group or whatever. But when you do righteous in this world, they don't like that. So of course they was gonna label them as a hate group or whatever they want to call them. But them brothers was really for the community, and that's how we gotta be. We build these relationships amongst each other. We go out here and show the community, look, we can do it. Let's all come together. Because hey, y'all see how them police was beating on them brothers and sisters in that video. It's gonna come a time where they're gonna try that again. They're gonna try and come at us again, maybe even worse than that. Yeah, hey, we gotta be battle tested out here, bro. They hated that them brothers was walking around with straps. Every time they tried to do something to them about those straps, they started preaching the Constitution that they wrote to them. They couldn't do nothing but hate that. Like, dang, they know what they talking about. So yeah, man, we got to be up on this stuff, man. Y'all got something?
Nah, man, I'm just getting back in here, man. I had a technical difficulty. I'm just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
back in. I don't even know what just happened.
Oh no, I just played the a little Black Panther video just showing the history of them and what they was about and what they did for their people and all that. That's all. Just a quick little 5-minute video.
Yeah, you basically talking about organizing. Yeah, a part of being ready. Getting organized.
Mm-hmm.
Some institutions. You know what I'm saying? To unite people. That's definitely a great thing. I was gonna say too, man. We always look at offending somebody like the go like separate, but if you and it's no stopping each other. It's you really have to control how do you get over the offense. Because I know a lot of people ain't tested with each other because constantly hopping into new relationships with different people because of offense. Because you always offended everybody offended as everybody else, but that's what I was gonna say. You sometimes to have a with somebody and deal with it, in a full way. You get what I'm saying? Know where this person stands. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, like say for example, example, if because just a relationship or you're not you got you got sisters that's trying to understand each other, you got brothers that's trying to understand each other. So let's say two sisters, right? One sister might get offended by this other sister. You have to come to that situation and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Point out that
Mm-hmm.
offense and deal with it accordingly instead of, oh, I'm not gonna deal with this person. I felt like they did this. You never, put it on for y'all to even talk about it and never figured it out. So we don't never look at like that as far as being battled because you know that's like a small thing. But it's the small things too. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that I noticed that's thing for our people is offense. You know what I'm saying? Long because I got family that ain't talking me, man. You know what I'm saying? Based off offense, all offenses.
So, so based on what you just said, how do you deal with it accordingly?
How do you deal with it accordingly? Me personally, of course, we believe in the scriptures, the principles in the scriptures. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm talking, if
Mhm.
just an everyday person, like I said, if I'm the person that's offended, then I will come to the person who offended me and express myself. And see, I was
Right.
offended
Mhm.
by this action. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Our culture is me go tell I was offended, you offended me. Like, how are you me that you offended? I need to go talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Even I understood the Bible. I understand. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, I heard this dude says, now I'm gonna pull him to the side. It's me and him. I knew that from elementary school. You get what I'm saying? That was a better can get to the solution way quicker than me going to another route. But yeah, I would pull that person to the side, like, hey, I think we got a problem because of A, B, and C. And 9 times out of they gonna let what I'm saying what it really was. It wasn't like that. Oh, it was like that because this. Oh, to get somewhere better like that. Even if it gotta go there, or if you still had a discussion about it, still aired it out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing left in the air. Any speculation for try to cause any type of instigating or anything like that, if that makes sense.
So what about a person? What about a person who got an offense with somebody but won't put it out there and say what it is? How do you deal with that? Because the thing is, first off, you ain't even gonna know it's something. You just gonna notice actions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So so what do you do with that?
Hold on, you broke up. I think I broke up or you broke. You said the person that's offended don't put it out there. How do the offender deal with it?
Nah, yeah, nah. Well, dang, hold on, man. You using jail term, isn't he? The offender and offended. Hold on, listen. What you probably saying it the way I'm saying it, but I just ain't hearing it right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So what do you do when the person, like the offended, won't shed light on the offense?
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? And now you dealing with somebody who offended and you don't even know it, but you can tell by their actions that something ain't right.
Right.
Well, honestly, man, I think you create if that's a situation that's happened perpetually. I think you got to clear the air. Like, and that's why I say it's a difference between a church and a community, because a church is going to allow it, well, not all churches, but most churches is going to allow certain things to operate amongst them. But a community, a community, we was keeping it real with each other. We knew you would put out, we knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Or we know Darnell down the street. He get real mad sometimes, and he act out. Or we know Chantel, because she, you know what I'm saying. You knew your community. So with that,
Yeah, now I think it's
Yo.
your internet turn. It's his internet turn to trip out.
Hey, welcome
Yeah,
to Africa.
you know. But
that
yeah, no, I'm just asking
uh
certain questions just to, because I'm just asking certain
but
questions because
I
these
think
is
if we did that out of, it'll come from a more respectable place. But I don't think it's gonna always be interpreted by all the. But say you can do it for real, for real. Now, now if that continue to get
hey bro, hey bro,
often more, and
we
you know what
ain't
I'm
heard
saying?
we ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing you
You say
said,
what now?
dog. We ain't hear nothing you said.
Oh, it was breaking up.
yeah.
Hey, it broke up for a good minute, half a minute, 45 seconds, something.
Hold on, let me go reset right quick. Y'all go back.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it come a point like if a person don't want to state their issue, it's time to put it on the books. Then, like, look, I know you got a problem, or if you don't have a problem, it seems like it. So what's up? Sometimes just come a point you got to confront that because that can build up to some type of animosity to where it mess around to come to blows because it done built up so much. So I don't know. I would say you deal with that by just putting it on front. I think that's how a person should deal with it. Like, because sometimes our people, it goes back to what I said. Our people ain't taught trust, so that's part of it. Our people ain't taught to, open up to each other. Look, I got an issue. This what it is. Let's get it out the way. Sometimes we'll just hold it in to the point where, shoot, you ready to throw blows with a person. Yeah, like I said, I think it's just trying to, put stuff on front, especially in the community, because that type of stuff can be a very bad parasite in a community that's being built. So that's what we do not need.
Man, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think, I
Yeah,
think, I think this is what I think, man. I think judgment is what's needed in the community. You know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
I think you need judges. You need judges. You need officers. You know what I'm saying? You need captains.
Mm-hmm.
You need these things set up in the community. Now, when you go into the Old Testament, a lot of you see a lot of Israelite camps claiming to be camps, and they use these terms, captains. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh,
Yeah.
officers and all of this type of thing. They use these terms because guess what? When you go into the Greek, deacons and all of these sorts of things, these are Greek names for what you was calling captains, officers, and things of that sort in the old covenant. So it ain't no different,
Mm-hmm.
man. Um, but the thing is, those things are needed. Those positions are needed within the community, bro. You need judges, man. Hey, you need judgment to go forth and be executed. Ain't no such thing
Mm-hmm.
as don't look at me. You can't judge me. You can't say certain things to me. Nah, man. You over here with us. Your dysfunction threatens the livelihood of my home.
Yeah.
Your dysfunction, it threatens the whole core of us all. So yeah, I can say something to you. And if you got a problem with me saying something to you, let's take it to the judges.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Because nobody got a problem. Nobody got a problem in these communities that we come out of that we were not ruling with a judge. Because a lot of brothers done sat in front of the judge and took the sentence of whatever that judge was given. But when it come to us, oh, can't nobody judge me. Oh, can't nobody judge you because we your what? Why? Because we your people. But you ain't got no problem when that white man sat up there on that stand and gave your ass 25, 15,
Turn around and say yes, Your Honor.
5. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You ain't had no problem with that. You went and did your time.
Yeah.
You went and did your time and got out and probably went and did it again. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you don't have a problem with a judge in amongst the other nations, the other races. But then when we set up and say, hey, this is what it is, this is how it's going to be in our community, you want to push back.
I ain't come here for that. Nobody be ruling over me, blah, blah, blah. Like you say, that pushback.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. That's a pride thing our people got to get rid of, man. Because the kingdom cometh not by observation. So it's going to have to be positions set up with captains and officers and lieutenants in place like that to enforce the law, because it's going to be some rebels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're going to have to get dealt with.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you think Paul was doing? Now, I ain't saying we're going to be out here killing folks or nothing like that. But what you think he was doing? Enforcing the law.
Yep. Man, that brother was enforcing the law so much till he almost enforced it on the Messiah. He tried to go at the Messiah on it.
So in our communities, bro, it need to be set up some people who are feared. Some men, strong men who feared. When the men speak, and see, that's what and I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's what an aged man's supposed to be. An aged man is supposed to be grave, meaning serious. He ain't playing no games. That aged man, you know, when you come around him and you a young man, you're gonna have to get it together.
Yeah.
That's what the elders was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We lost that. But in our community that we building, the communities that we building, we gonna make sure that tradition go on.
Most definitely.
We're gonna make sure that tradition, because the elders fell, and that's how the rest of the nation began to fall. It was the elders who fell. Remember, the scripture says the gates thereof languish.
Yeah.
When you go into the gates mean the elders, because the elders used to stand at the gates of the city, you know. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we gotta establish all positions. All positions must be established, and that's another thing too, because a lot of these places we go to, and the place that we came from, they not big on solidifying positions. Nah, man, that means there's no judgment. If you don't have people set in certain positions, officers, deacons, you know what I'm saying? People just set captains, lieutenants in these positions, then guess what? You have no judgment. These is people that's supposed to uphold the law and set forth the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So if not, you just got people sitting up here with an offense arguing over a matter, and that matter gonna turn into something big because you have no judge. You have no judge. No positions is set up.
Yeah. And that's key is positions, having positions, and people willing to uphold those positions. Because
And be held
hey,
responsible
like you said, we got
when they fall short.
straight
Yeah.
up. That's straight up. Because that's what's gonna make this whole thing work. That's part of the test of building up trust. It's being held responsible for those positions. Look, bro, you watch this, whoop de whoop, blah, blah, blah. When I come back, make sure it's good. I gotta be able to trust to know that you're gonna hold that down. So yeah, these positions gotta be with them dudes that's trustworthy. Because like you said, hey, it's gonna come a point where we will be in a field somewhere or in some bushes somewhere ducked off for a time being. We gotta have those positions put up for trustworthy dudes who we know who ain't gonna sell out and tell on nobody and all this stuff. Like, bro, man, hey, unity is key, bro. We gotta have that unity. Speaking of that, I'm about to play this video. Now we're talking about it. Brother Malcolm was speaking on that. It's a black unity. That's one
Hey, real
thing we don't
quick, before
have
you
is
go there,
trustworthy. Yeah, yeah.
before you go there though, um,
Uh-huh.
order is so important because if there's no order, then there'll be no unity. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
got to make sure we establish order first. It got to be orders established first before the unity can play a part. But that's all I wanted to say.
Oh no, you're right. That's right on. That's what I'm glad you said that. It's that order is key too, for sure. Everybody got a role to play. You got to uphold it. Start with the hierarchy all the way to the lowerarchy. That's the order. If can't nobody abide by that, hey, you in the wrong area. Yeah. Let me go ahead and hit this play button.
I think you'll find, sir, that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause.
Ben, you heard that? That was that United Front right there. Let me replay that. That was that United Front right there.
When you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's what you've been talking about, though, that United Front. We be so tight to the point to where if they attack one person, it feel like they're gonna have to attack all of us. Or if they not even attack, just if any type of action is taken towards one of our people, it would be like they would have to take an action on all of us. That's the United Front we need. Because right now we don't have that as a whole. We do not have that. Our people will stand by and just record the police beating on some old man. Like, why is you recording that? Get that man off of him. You know, a brother getting choked out for cigarettes. What our people do? Just sit there and record it. Like, brother, no, help that brother up, man. If it risks you going to jail, so be it. You helping your brother out. Like, man, hey, we need that in our community. People willing to stand strong for each other, even if you don't know that person. You see somebody, you walking down the street and you see somebody being harmed or any type of thing, you stand up for that person. We need to bring that back for sure. We most definitely need to bring that back in our community. We do
Yeah,
not have
man. You
that.
know, no, we don't got it. But uh, I mean, you know, that comes with a sense of a national identity first. First and foremost, you got to have a national identity. We got to know what we calling ourselves. We got to know who we are as a nation. We can't be just calling ourselves so-called black man or so-called African American or so-called this or that. We got to have one national identity and agree on it and stick to it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? If we don't have that first, then yeah, we're gonna continue to act the way we acted because we all seem to
Yeah.
think we different somehow. We all, you know what I'm saying? Even I done spoke with people that talk about the slave trade and all that, and you'll talk to them and you'll ask them like, yeah. So we God's people, we this and that, we the Israelites. Well, I don't know who we is because we was taken from so many different tribes. Or you know what I'm saying? So it's it's so many white lies in our people's mind that you know what I'm saying. We got to get past that first. We got to understand some truth first and be set free before we can really come together and really
Yeah.
start operating like Malcolm X talking about.
Yeah. That's for sure. With that being said, I got another video because this video coexists with now you would have people coming out here trying to put out truth or truth to the best of their ability of what they know. Then you would have scoffers coming up making mockery and trying to put people back to sleep in the midst of you doing what you're doing. So this another example of being battle tested right here. Uh, it's from the particular group UPK. You know, it's just an example of being battle tested on this level. Like I say, they out there doing the worst to the best of their ability. Then you have a what you would call a house Negro who paid off or whatever going on come and disrupt what they got going on just to rock the people back to sleep. But you got a brother that's gonna stand up and let you know, like, dog, cross the line if you want to.
There you go. Let daddy give me the Get that powerful priest the hand. There you go. Hold up. Let daddy get that. Let's don't be disrespectful. All right, I'm not his father at all. You're not his father? All right. I'm sorry. It looked like you were son of him. That's why. Just remember, you want to call him my spiritual father. That's fine. No problem. Your spiritual father's a child molester.
Got him. Got him.
That's fine. No problem. Your spiritual father's a child molester. That's fine. Remember that. Remember that. You understand that? Okay, go ahead. Take that one right there. That's what you got to agree. So who raised you? That's what you got to understand. Who raised you? He's under the jail right now. Did he not get convicted? Come on now. Let's keep it real. So now you're talking about what? You're talking about biology. Is he my biological father? I don't think so. So why do you want to be simple? Once I get you there. So now once I pull that out on you, now you want to get in your feelings because you're emotional. That's the problem. You want to be emotional. But he's supposed to lead black people. A man who gets this emotional. When it is a proven fact that his father is a molester. You don't know that? You've been molested since what? The 70s, 80s? Since the 60s. Mercy. That's what you gotta understand. That's what you gotta understand. Say it again. Let me tell you something, bro. So you're telling me he's not? He didn't get convicted, and now you initially want to get carnal. That's what you want to do. That's feminine. That's what you gotta know.
Back
That
up.
is real feminine. Women do it. Now you've been sitting there the whole time. The whole time. You want to turn around. Now let me ask you something. When he told your daddy was a pedophile, when he said that your daddy was a pedophile, because you know what? Because you're a coward. Because you are a coward. That's what you gotta understand. You're a damn coward. Your body's a molester and you're a coward. That's what you gotta understand. You don't press that. Press that. He said your daddy was a molester 8 times. You never challenged Captain Cesario. That's what you don't press. I just told the card. Put it back in the deck. All day. Real talk. All day. Because y'all are simple. Y'all are simple, bro. I ain't hard knowing. This is the difference. We know order. We know order. And we know discipline. That's the difference.
All right, that's enough of that. I just want to get an example of. I just wanted to get an example of standing solid on what standing solid on the works or whatever. And that brother said something key. What Ben was just saying, order and discipline. Them brothers out there teaching the Bible to the best of their ability, and you got Polite coming up disrupting them, saying goofy stuff. So now when these brothers telling the truth about his spiritual leader, now he get offended and now he want to fight and do this. So what happened? Since Polite felt like he could overstep this little dude, this short little dude compared to him, big fella walk up, just standing tall for his brother. Like, hey, he's ready to go there for his brother. And that's how it is. Sometimes we got to be like that. Sometimes there come a point to, hey, this my people's right here. You're not about to do that. Like, I don't want to get physical, but hey, it might just have to sometimes. And hey, sometimes we might have to be ready for that. What y'all think about that, though? Hey, that brother was emotional on that joint, wasn't he? He talking about my father.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't know what's tripping. My internet was tripping for a little minute. I was trying everything, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen that video before. I think he just tried to. I think he tried to play on a very carnal. He tried to play on a very carnal physical. He tried to play on the brother. Because he ain't dark skinned like the rest of them. He tried to basically pick on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think Tazariak was kind of like, Tazariak probably took it even more personal than the other brother did. You know what I'm saying? And then he's trying to show him like, this my brother, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly. Even if it was that, hey, I'm still here for him. Hey, we out here on the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think once he met him with that firm energy, he was intimidated by that. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. Hey, that brother Polite went around to Zariak just to look at, hey, that brother moved his head to the side like, no, excuse me, brother, I'm talking to the little fella right here. He ain't want no smoke with big fella.
Yeah, and and them brothers ain't, that ain't their first rodeo together. They've been out in the corners together all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they done dealt with situations all the time.
Yeah. Most definitely. But that's how sometimes it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna be like that. Well, we're gonna have to stand firm on what we believe, Like Ben was just saying, that's why we're gonna need them trustworthy brothers to be appointed to them certain positions, captains and lieutenants and whatever else. It's gonna come a point where who knows, stuff might go that way sometimes. Most high willing it don't, but hey, you know what type of world we living in.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's getting real weird out here, man.
Yeah.
We
Real
gotta we
weird.
gotta we gotta make sure we get it all done before April 8th.
Man. 3 nights
Oh,
of
like April
darkness.
15th.
Man, it's a different bunch of different ones. I heard the 7th earlier.
No, I said the
Man,
15th because that tax last day of that tax season.
hey, that brother say he gonna put somebody 3 days, 3 days dark. Better come with my paper.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, stand firm, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Are you battle tested with the ones in your circle, man? Look, hey, y'all know me, man. I don't hang with a lot of people, man. I ain't got a bunch of homeboys or nothing like that, man. I keep a tight circle, man. And it's hard for people to get around me, man. If you ain't cool with me like that, or if you ain't cool with somebody I know, you probably will never know me for real. You probably never get
Yeah.
around me like that for real. I keep a tight circle, man. I don't really play with people like that. Um, that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? And if you meet me, you might think I'm quiet because I really don't kick it with nobody like that. But hey, if I get around people I love and I like, and when I'm battle tested with, hey, I can be the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
that's just the way I am, man. That's my personality. I don't allow many people in my circle, man. That's how I go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most deaf. But sure, let's get on the spiritual side of this jump. 'Cause we most definitely gonna have to have our spirits together when it comes to this stuff. Like we said earlier, we in them times, where the world is getting wickeder and wickeder every day. And it's wear and tear on your spirit, especially if you're trying to live righteous in this sinful world. Man, it's heavy. So I got a video touching on that. If y'all want to bring something out before I start playing this video, y'all can. But yeah, the spiritual side we need to touch on because a lot of people just think it's physical. Yeah, battle tested. We war ready, man. I got straps. Shoot, we just bought 99 straps last week and 100,000 rounds. And like it ain't just about the physical. It's about the spiritual too. You can have all the guns in the world. If your spirit ain't right, you still gonna fall short. Hey, man, what brother James say?
You
Oh,
said, oh, you
okay.
got people.
Yeah, James. I just was seeing what he was saying. What's good with you, brother James, and then everybody else that's up in there? What's good with y'all? We back for the first time in a couple of about a month. About a month or so. We back for the first time. Hey, we're gonna try and keep it rocking. But yeah, this video right here, like I say, it's going to the spiritual side, and what it's about is the name of the movie is called New World Order: The End Has Come, and it was about it was really about two girls. One girl was a Christian, and the other girl was basically, one of them YOLO type. You live what YOLO? You only live once type. And the Christian girl, her friend, was basically telling her, "Look, it's gonna come a point to where they're gonna want you to take this mark of the beast or whatever they called it on here." And she was telling her friend not to take it. But at the end of the day, the same person that was telling them not to take it was the one. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and play something. We're gonna skim through this. We're not gonna play the whole movie. We just gonna hit particular points and talk about it if y'all don't mind. This part right here was her parents. This actually the Christian girl parents. They was sitting at home and I think a commercial or something came on TV talking about that mark and they start debating and wondering like, should we get that? Check him out.
Lucas spokesman, the Supreme Chancellor of Nations, announced today that all citizens, effective immediately, report to their New World Order subdivisions for marking. We can no longer tolerate the rebels of peace any longer, said the Supreme Chancellor.
The Supreme Chancellor also said in the press conference, we are relying upon all citizens of the New World Order Kingdom to help us expose enemies of the state by citizens receiving their marks immediately. The Supreme Chancellor also said no citizen without the mark shall be able to buy, trade, or sell anywhere within the New World Order realm, and that all persons without the mark shall be reported to their local subdivision authorities right away.
I don't also like this. News, Christian insurgents raided a supermarket in Istanbul. Could this be the start of tyranny? It's reported that some 29 women...
Of course not. You have to trust the system. Have faith. You know, the government isn't concerned with us. We follow the law. They're only concerned with the ones that don't. Okay? Now, isn't that how it's always been?
Still seems like that our freedom's being taken away. I don't like it.
Honey, our freedom is not being taken away. They're only doing what's necessary to ensure our safety. That's all. Don't worry. You'll see.
Lord De Luca also will be discussing a stimulus plan for economic reform in America.
Now, the wife concerned, like, look, is this it? Is this the time? Like, the news just said immediately we all got to report to get this marked. Her husband was like, look, we got to trust the system. She's sitting there like, I don't trust it. This part of being battle tested, especially with your loved ones within your house. That can be the demise as well. If that's why I was saying the spiritual part. If everybody's spirit ain't right, one false move will have your whole household taken down. The whole household will be taken down for one false move. The husband like, shoot, hey, I trust the government. We're good. They just worried about the rebels. Hey, that's a messed up situation right there. Y'all got anything on that?
I think I seen this one, man, a while ago.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I think you see that. Yeah.
It's like a YouTube movie.
Huh?
It's like a YouTube movie.
Yeah. But it actually had a good little. It was low budget, but it had a good little meaning behind it. That's what made me bring it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why it's best to build, man, before and you know, and building relationships and become battle ready and before you get battle tested with the with the right people. Because if you're around the wrong people, them type of situations gonna happen. Like a lot of people, a lot of people like to get prepared when a battle is near. I mean, when a battle start, but no, you got to be preparing before the battle. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you start making moves, a lot of people are like, "Why you making moves? It ain't time to move yet." No, we're preparing for the battle. You get what I'm saying? You don't get ready when the battle comes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
straight
saying?
up. Straight.
So a lot of times, you know, when
Straight up.
when you look at the term "he goes before the flock," you know what I'm saying? Those type of people ain't gonna be looked at like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be looked at as crazy. Like these people are walking away early. You get what I'm saying? Now that's because man, you have no idea. You have no idea what it takes to be a he goat. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't easy. These are the people that's making it easy for the people to come after. You get what I'm saying? But we trying to be battle tested first. You know? And most high willing, because our people is fleeing to all different places around the world in numerous numbers on a whole nother level. You get into some of these Facebook groups sometimes and see. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna put too much information out there on that, but our people, the scriptures is coming to light, man. That's all I'm saying. And just get around some people that's becoming battle ready in these times. A lot of people just gonna be distracted. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be caught in their daily routines or whatever. But it's best to get battle ready. You know what I'm saying? With the right people.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Especially those of your household, most definitely. That's why it's important that we, keep our some women, our wives, and these children in that thing because this type of situation can happen. Like it was showing the lady was like, I don't trust that. Her husband was like, it's gonna be okay. We trust him. Like, nah, bruh. Heck no. They telling you to put a mark on you. That's cattle right there. Cattle before the slaughter. Before they slaughter a cattle, they mark them and let them do what they do, and then they take them somewhere, knock them off, and now you're in a butcher shop somewhere. But yeah, that's crazy. Now this scene of the movie is if I'm not mistaken, she calling her friend. This the Christian girl right here, the girl with the black hair. She's the Christian girl or whatnot, or the believer, I'd say that. And I think she about to call her
She
girl
looked
and
like
talk to her for a second. Huh?
she looked like a witch. I thought she was a witch. I'm like, man, you got a witch on the screen.
Man, look like a witch like a mother. I bite my tongue on that one. I was gonna say something. I bite my tongue on that one. But yeah, she's supposed to be the believer though. And she about to call her friend and talk to her about something. And they're gonna have a conversation or whatnot real quick, but I'm about to go ahead and hit the play.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Getting my hair done right now.
Yeah, I'm almost done studying. Do you want to meet up later?
Okay, sure. I'm almost done here too. Maybe be about another 15 minutes.
Yeah, about that. Okay. Cool. I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Oh,
Okay, this is looking really nice. I think you're going to really like it.
I hope.
Hey, are you going to go to the big worship service for Lord DeLuca this weekend? Well, the Supreme Chancellor himself is going to be speaking.
Hey, you see that mark on her forehead? That's the mark right there on the hairdresser's forehead.
Cool.
Man, that's funny in
I
the
can't
mud.
wait. I heard so much about his unbelievable powers.
It's crazy though, but bro, the movie was low budget, but when you sit back and watch the whole thing and really get the concept of it, it was pretty decent. It was just low budget as heck.
Maybe I'll get to see one myself and witness a miracle. One of my friends, she got us their front row seats.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetheart.
What's the matter, Mom?
We heard on the news today that the mark is now mandatory. The government's really cracking down on the resistance. It just makes me so uneasy. But your father says not to worry.
That's right. I get branded. Do you want to come?
No. I'm gonna go meet up with Kristen. Dad, I'm not getting the mark.
Sweetie, you're going to have to. I mean, come on, these people are serious. You won't even be able to go out and buy food without it. Is that what you want? What are you going to do?
I don't, Dad. I don't know, but look, I'll burn that bridge when I get to it, okay? I'm not getting the mark.
You don't understand. I'm just afraid that if you don't, some harm may come to you.
Harm? Are you gonna, like, turn me in?
No. Never mind about this now. Just go on and enjoy yourself with your friend.
No, no. Sorry.
Look at that. She was like, "What you gonna do? Turn me in?" Hey, what the scripture say? The foe shall be of your own household. And Lord behold, that's crazy. But we're gonna fast forward a little bit to the stamping place, should I say. Now, this the parents right here, they going to get their little stamp or whatnot. And like I say, basically the wife don't want to do it, but it's like she just following her head. So us as men, we gotta be strong for sure for our household.
Go.
Next. Go. Don't worry, honey, it'll be all right. Next. Go. Next.
Next. Your names, please.
Frank Holloway.
Date of birth and your ID, please.
5/8/52.
Your name, ma'am.
Susan Holloway.
And your date of birth and your ID, please.
Yes. 9/17/54.
Is there anyone else in your home?
No. Just us.
Have a seat over there, please. You'll be called to receive your mark.
Hey, that's crazy. People really think that ain't gonna happen. I ain't saying it's gonna happen this exact same way, but folks back in the States really living every day like ain't at the front door. Everything in the scriptures is what they doing in this movie, in your forehead or in your hand. And they showing that y'all. And bro, it's crazy. Now it's about to come to the part. Now we about to play the part. Fast forward to where the father or the daughter came back home and seen her parents with the mark. And now it come to a point where your own household try and cast you up into to be persecuted.
Mark today?
No, Dad, I told you I'm not getting the mark.
You have to. If you don't, you'll be counted as an offender. Is that what you want? If you get caught, you're going to get arrested or worse yet, killed.
Oh, honey, why can't you see what your father is trying to tell you?
Mom, why can't you see that that's the mark of Satan?
That's nonsense. Nonsense.
No, Dad, it's the truth.
No, it's not the truth.
You have the mark of the devil on your head, Dad, and I don't even want to look at you right now.
What are you, some kind of a Bible thumper all of a sudden?
Not me anymore. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just making.
What is
tea.
this?
It's nothing.
Mom, what is this? Did you call on me? You call on me! Don't touch me! You call on me!
Open the door! Where is she? Where is she? Where's she at? Front door! Front door! Dispatch 7.
Go ahead, 7.
Okay, got a female
5 feet 4 inches tall, thin build.
Look at that, John. Her own people gave her up. Man, spirit, man, we're gonna have to be spiritually suited and booted for real over there. Not just over there in the world, period, but man, over there, you most definitely gonna have to be spiritually suited and booted because that's gonna happen. Man, your own folks gonna be giving you over. But we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to the end of this, just to get the main point that was being made. Where's that? Okay. Now we're gonna fast forward to where the girl's been captured and took to the place or whatever. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen right here.
Why did this happen to us? Kristen, I'm so sorry. I feel like us being here is all my fault. How? I knew. It's not your fault. No, it is. I am. Not lead a good example for you to follow. But we're here now. And no matter what we face back there, we cannot take that mark. We can't.
Demi Holloway.
No, no, don't leave me. Demi, please. Don't leave me. No. I will see you in glory. Oh God, give me the strength to face death. Forgive my sins. Oh God, stand with me. Please stand with me.
Kristen Brooks.
Oh God, you died. You took the mark. Oh my God. I didn't want you to die. You took the mark. I can't believe it. You took the mark. Kristen, I love you. You don't have to die. You're my best friend. I can't. You know I can't. You'll die. No. I won't. Goodbye. No. No.
How sweet the sound.
Do you think this is noble? We've all made our sacrifices. This is your final chance. Take the mark.
That saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now
Hey, Mike, you about to put on
Yeah,
the
that's it.
Left Behind next.
Huh?
You about to put on the Left Behind series next, man.
No,
You don't remember?
I just got that really, I just really got that for just to show the spiritual side because a lot of people think that just because I don't know, a lot of our people just think a certain way, like it's gonna be all right. I ain't gonna take that, this, that, except bro. If you ain't with Christ and you're not in His will, you either gonna take it or have to die. And that was the message in that. Are you prepared to die for it? Like this part of being battle tested too. Like, bro, are we really prepared to die for this stuff? Because it's gonna come a time where we're gonna have to get persecuted for this thing. And a lot of people ain't really ready for that. That's why a lot of folks cleave to certain stuff as some type of protection and scared to get out there and really do it. Like, bro, the Most High ain't bring us this far just to be timid and scared. He ain't give us the spirit of fear. We gotta get out here and do it, regardless of what come with it. You know. So, hey, any of y'all got something? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's that. She was definitely tested the whole time. Yeah, man. I was trying to. I was thinking of I was thinking of that Left Behind series. That's what that reminded me of. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, our own parents gave her up, and
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
on you been battle tested. A lot of us, man, we got folks that we related to, but you ain't even lately. You ain't been battle tested with them. You just related to them. You know what I'm saying? But you can go be
Mm-hmm.
with somebody. You've been with these folks for years, and y'all had the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think alike. So that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people more loyal to people just because they family. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we gotta let those people go, man. And I ain't saying you don't
Most
love
definitely.
those people. I mean, you don't want to get caught in a dire in a situation where your life is on the line, rubbing shoulders with people that's gonna give you up like that. I'd rather be somewhere with people with like minded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know the narrative is, gonna come and you know what I'm saying. Of course, they're gonna be hunting us down and doing certain things like that. Those who believe in Christ, but man, we gonna be building communities to avoid that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody ain't
Yeah,
gonna die, like you know what I'm saying. When
yeah,
the Most High return, it's gonna be people protected who like minded together in communities, and I think that's the part that we missing in the ministry because we think that we just gonna get it's like the same rapture kind of doc. We don't say it's the rapture, but it really is because
yeah,
you're gonna leave this place and you're gonna go straight into oh la la, we're good now. No, you're gonna have to build, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
yeah,
have to build.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna be some persecution because everybody is not gonna make it out of there. Everybody is not gonna make it out of there. That's why it's good now, like you said, to build and create certain avenues with people so you can have some type of refuge instead of sitting back, watching or whatever the situation is. Man, this not right now is the time for building and creating something for the next level because it ain't too much time left to sit there and keep playing around and enjoying that delusion over there. It's not that much time. Like, bro, if we not building, what the freak is we even doing it for? If we not coming together as a whole nation, not no particular groups or nothing, a whole nation, like, bro, we all brothers and sisters. I don't care about doctrine or whatever. Man, if we not coming together doing what the Most High said, we're not gonna make it, regardless of what somebody say. You're not gonna make it. So yeah, man. Hey, sometimes, hey, we got to be that example for our folks. Look, you can build with other folks.
But let me
What
ask
you
you
about?
this though: if people really don't want to do that, would you want to be rubbing shoulders with people like that though? You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody don't
No.
have the same the same drive of that you had to make that decision to want to, kind of leave the world behind, kind of per se, would you want to
Yeah,
be around somebody like that?
I don't
And
think so.
I'm not saying that everybody need to drop everything and do that, but is what I'm saying is I think everybody should really just cleave to what they or whoever on. Even if you, you might want to. You got all type of beliefs out here, man. I think everybody should just stick to what because and I believe it's gonna be way more people that's gonna come. It's gonna be a lot going on this year, but for the ones that they want to do what they do, man. Hey, let them be, man, because
Yeah.
they gonna be the same ones that's gonna tell you like, hey, we over here. We over here.
Mm-hmm.
We over here. Push over here.
Yeah. Gonna mess around and be like, oh girl, don't take that mark and mess around and be the ones that take it. You know what I'm saying? Talk all that junk this whole time and be the ones who fall for it. Like who
Yeah,
knows,
because
man?
it
I
ain't.
don't want to be around. This ain't for the timid.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Because when you look at when we coming out of Egypt, man, a lot of us were used to Egypt customs, and we were used to the authority of Egypt. Oh, we should go back. You brought us out here to be killed. We should have stayed and eat. Imagine that. Oh man, I miss the because America does have its conveniences
Yeah.
that a lot of places don't have. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Yeah.
people deal with a lot of living outside of America based on that. So yeah, it ain't
Mm-hmm.
for everybody. And you just
No,
gotta
it's not.
really. I'm glad I made myself uncomfortable because now I can realize how spoiled I was, man. By you know what I'm saying? They spoiled
Yeah.
they spoiling you on purpose because they about to pull that rug from up under you, and then you gonna do anything they tell you to do to get it back. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm. Mm. And that was the example of that movie. Anything to get it back, that's what she did. Hey, I'm gonna take the mark. I told her I wasn't, but I took it just to get what I want back.
mhm.
Man, he that loses life shall gain it. That's the message to that. See, the girl, the one who got her head cut off, she wasn't even a believer. But she ended up believing at the end of the day because she seen how serious it got. That sister lost her life and messed around and gained it for Christ's sake. She died believing in Christ. So who knows? But man, there's a lot of our people that's gonna be going through some stuff. I ain't saying we gonna be cool and you know what I'm saying, but we willing to get out here and try and create avenues so we'll be straight for a time being. Because it tell us be as pilgrim in them days. Not sit around and wait for the stuff to hit the fan and all that stuff. Man, you gotta be as pilgrims. When you persecuted in one, flee into the next. Shoot, we've been persecuted forever over there. Shoot, it been time to flee to the next city over there. Shoot.
Yeah,
You
man,
know?
I got family. Man, I got family. I got friends. I got man. And when we speak on these things, we're not talking. Not trying to offend no personal person. We speaking to
No.
all our people and the people around the world because we comfortable as a people, man. And
Mm-hmm.
I got people, man. They talking about this my year. This I'm about to prosper. Like, bro, it's over, bro. The American dream is officially done. I think we can all honestly say that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like these people that's talking about bettering their credit in a place that's $30 million in debt. Like, make that make sense,
credit
bro.
list. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Like
If you can't say that's an illusion, then what is?
yeah, like what would be the purpose of that, bro? You think it's gonna keep going for a while, huh? Okay, well,
Man,
will you clave to the ones that believe that, but I think, man, now you just gonna have to start making the uncomfortable, necessary, cutoffs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because everybody ain't meant to be in your circle for real. You
Yeah.
don't want that,
That's real talk. That's real talk.
and that's what
That's
Matthew 24 when he's talking about these different family members, offending each other and everybody breaking. You see the families breaking apart. You see these black sheeps of the family trying to break generational curses. We understand, man. Everybody ain't meant to go with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't meant to be with everybody. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. That's real talk. Hey, man, most high willing, man. Those that hear Christ's voice follow him. That's all I can really say is follow the word, man. Don't follow nobody but the word. If the word telling you to do something, do it. That's all I can really say. Cause shoot, man, like I say, we too late in the game. The Most High didn't bring us this far to be bull crapping and procrastinating. 'Cause,
Yeah.
hey, we going in some hectic times, man. We need to really stop bull crapping with each other as a whole nation and really start creating for ourselves, man. It's too much money flowing amongst us to not have land, to not have our own schools, our own doggone grocery stores, our own everything. It's too much money floating around, bro. But we still going to these people, the same people that's out to hunt us. That's why I'm like, no, man, I'd rather, like you say, I'd rather be amongst those who's really trying to make that next move. Because I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to give it all my all just to try and make it. Sure, I ain't got time to be sitting around bull crapping. Sure, man. We got babies involved in this. Yeah.
Dang. Dang. So you say, so all in all, are you battle tested with the ones in your circle? Dang, what was I just thinking about? I was just thinking about something, man. But no, go ahead. My bad. I was about to
Oh no,
bring
go
something
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm about to see if Ben was still on there. You still there, Ben?
Yeah, I was.
Ben
I forgot
Yami.
to say.
Oh, he must have stepped away for a second. But yeah, man. Yeah, sure. That's all I really had on that topic. You got some more, sure, bring it up.
Nah, what I was gonna say. It's funny how Most High doing it all because the Most High really know our heart, and technically He can come down right now and do all the separating and destroying and purging and all. But it's like everybody being tested. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
Straight up. Yeah.
everybody being tested. You know, your sins shall weigh you down, and don't let your sins weigh you down in those days. Because it's like we all fighting. We going. You know, we fighting what's going on in the world, but really we fighting our own demons. You know what I'm saying? So we really being battle
Mm-hmm.
tested every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unless you dead, you know what I'm saying, you still keeping your head above water. But are you winning the battle? You know what I'm saying? I asked myself this lately because a lot of times we come up short, you know what I'm saying, in this walk, but at least in this truth, we examine ourselves. You know, once you
Yeah.
get to understand, that's the key. You're supposed to examine yourself. A lot of people just walking around like this is me, whatever. You got to deal with it. You already done. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. I about to say I don't want to deal with nobody like that.
yeah, but man, it's like, yeah, man, you gotta really. Sometimes you be looking in the mirror like I ain't happy with myself lately. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
a battle like the scriptures say. You're gonna be tried like gold in the fire. You know what I'm saying? So
Most
but I say,
definitely.
man, we got to go through some things together with some people, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good to be dancing and singing, and we prospering together. We going, you know what I'm saying, on that side, because me and this brother Mike, we was on the other side. Everything was
Mm.
all good, and I ain't saying everything is all bad over here, but it's gonna get real pretty soon. But I'd
Yeah.
rather be people that I've seen both sides with. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's what our people don't get. We steady waiting on reparations. We steady waiting on the government to let these checks go and all that. But why don't we just go through the go through the uncomfortability together? You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High gonna bless us better if we just walk away from it. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
how long are we gonna be holding up Satan's kingdom like that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm. That's deep. Straight up. How long we gonna hold his kingdom up? Satan's kingdom up.
Yeah, because it's like we keep talking about, oh, this gonna happen, this gonna happen, the world, the son gonna do this, and and then when one brother be like, well, why don't we do this? We've been talking, and you be like, no, no, hold on, no, this gonna happen, this gonna, you pretty much we sounding like some Hebrew Alex Jones, bro. Like we're not talking about for real, like the gay frogs are coming, Okay, well, what are we gonna do about the gay frogs? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
where's the plans at, bro? We gotta have a united front because all the brothers that I see that's trying to unite brothers, people looking at them like they tripping. And I'm looking like, what are you? That's the type of people that the Most High be sending. The people that's trying to wake up their people and trying to unite. People like Marcus Garvey. We don't talk about people like this a lot. People that they had visions to unite their people. Those the people that end up getting killed, you know what I'm saying, or putting their life on the line for the cause, man. It ain't these people sitting up in these high positions, trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, man, but man, it's time to put some work down, man. It's time to, we can go over it's like the army, before you actually go to the battle, you do the actual, the work. I talk about this all the time. You do the boot camp. We've been in a boot camp for a long time. It's time for us to get ready for the battle, man. It's time for us to start the battle. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Wow, that's straight up. That's straight up. That's real talk. That's why I showed that Black Panthers video too. Like you said, those who actually out there doing the work instead of just falling back, clapping their hands, whatever the situation is. Those are the ones who get knocked off. Like you said, Marcus Garvey. Like that's why I showed the Black Panthers. Them brothers really out there was doing something for the community. They ain't have much, but they made sure they peoples had clothes, food. They had their own EMS line going on. Like, bruh, it's too much money floating, especially in the Israelite community. It's too much money floating around. Why don't we have that? Like, we need to stop. Dog, it's like, hey, I don't even know what to say. Like, bro, all I can really say is, man, let's get together and stop crapping, man. It's time. Hey, we being battle tested every single day. We being battle every single day. Thing is you gonna so
I can hear I can hear the frustration in you. Man, I went through that too. It's like you come from over there and you see our people just with all this potential because we got all this capital, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know it. We struggle. We just struggling just to go buy some Jordans and struggle to go to the club for the week and struggle to, to go to Cancun for one weekend out the whole year to work all these days. But you see the potential in them, and then you come over here and you be like, dang, you telling me I can live for $200 for this and have this big old, or $600 and have this big old thing for, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, dang, or we
Mm-hmm.
can get some land for $500 an acre. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand is if we come together, we can build our own thing. When you ain't got to work no more. What are you working for? You get what I'm
Yeah, that's why I
saying?
told
What are you?
a Tanzania earlier, not to cut you off, my bad, but I told a Tanzania that earlier, like, bro, we is the steward. Every nation want to come to us for the resources. Why the heck would we go continue to work for them or buy from them or anything? Have them come to us. We like, bro, come on. We the salt of the earth. We all know that we the salt of the earth. But do we operate in that? And then, like, do we take action on that? No, we do not take action on that. We just speak it. Yeah, come. We saw it. Like, nah, man, it's time to take action and do this stuff, man. Like I
Man,
say, it's too deep in the game to keep having this same old speech.
yeah, because it's yeah, because you once you come to an understanding from and in America, you the chosen people. I think our people get trapped in that realm. Like, oh,
Yes.
we the chosen people, we Judah, da, da, da. But they never understand it from you have to go travel, man, to understand because
Yeah.
people are connected to the biblical culture over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you start seeing most high start opening your eyes up to a lot of other stuff, man. That because we only focused on, oh, we got to correct our people, we got to wake our people up. But bro, it's a whole nother side of that you ain't even tapped into, and you ain't even started healing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
how I know you ain't started healing yourself because you ain't never been out of work for 6-8 months to a year. You don't even know what it's like to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what it's like to sit with your wife for 6 months, just you and her in the house. You don't know what it's like to be with your kids 6 to 8 months by yourself.
Yeah.
You used to a perpetual cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You never we never healed as a people, and I understand that for myself, and I see it so many times because man, we see hundreds to thousands of people excuse me, come through here every day, man. Because I'm telling you, man, people are coming to Africa in numerous numbers, bro. It's crazy. A
Yeah.
biblical number, biblical proportions. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's bigger. It's bigger than oh, we the chosen people in America type thing. Because our people really think that the Most High is holding the door for America, like it ain't a
It's
whole
not.
world of Israelites out here. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
It's
man, don't
not.
work like
It sure don't. It sure
the
don't.
signs.
The scriptures say,
Signs.
oh, oh, go ahead. My bad. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, that's it. I was just saying the signs is there.
Oh, yeah. 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 And then, like you said, people think that the Most High holding the door open for America just because this, like, nah. The scriptures say this gospel shall go across the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. So, this, like, it's still work out here need to be done. Work in America, that stuff over with. Man, the scriptures also say knowledge shall abound. Man, there's so much information over there. Ain't nowhere in the world somebody should still not know nothing over there. We walk around with a computer in our pocket every single day, all day, which is our phones. Ain't in the world we should know nothing and really do that work. It's time to eat that meat. We done had enough milk. We not babies no more. It's time to become full grown in this walk and eat some meat. Get out here and get our people, man. Put this junk across the four corners. It's not gonna reach the four corners if we just sitting in our own comfort zone. Like you said, man, we gotta be uncomfortable. We gotta, man, hey, it's just time to get out here and do it, bro. Because the end is coming. And we gotta really, it's some tests that we're gonna go through. And we gotta really see, are we battle tested in our circle? If not, man, we're gonna fall as well as the whole circle. So, hey, that's my message to the nation. Like, bro, it's time for us to really come together and cleave to this walk for real, this work, this gospel. Like, it's time for that, John. Put all them differences aside and time to come together as a whole nation like we supposed to. Cut the bull crap differences out. Cleave into some old school beef or whatever the situation is, and really build with your brothers and sisters, regardless of what they understand and what they don't understand. None of us have it all. And none of us will ever have it all until the peaceable will come. So, man, let's build and be brothers and sisters and love each other like we love ourselves. Remember this, no greater love than a man that would give his life for his brother. And that's my message right there.
Hey,
You
that
got
was
something else
perfect.
to us?
Nah, that was perfectly said right there. I can't even say nothing after that. That was good.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. All
Praise
praises,
the
man. Hey, all praise it to the Most High for this one, because this just spur of the moment type hookup. And hey, from the blessing of the Most High, it came out perfect. The Spirit was working, had us manifest this one. And hey, Most High willing to touch somebody, and get them to understand whatever they was looking for. Most High willing, whatever it is, man. All praise to the Father, man. We made it through another one. I think this was 23 or 24 right here, episode 23 or 24. And then a disclaimer too: all videos that we use was all for educational purposes. Just to put that out there for the YouTube thing. And, yeah, that's all I got. You got something else, Tess? Other than that, we can go ahead and go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead, wrap it up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Like I said, Most High willing, we gonna come with some new episodes, new content. Reaching out to the brothers and sisters over here on the continent. We got 2 episodes we trying to put together, 2 bangers. Most High willing, Father will, we can do that. Uh, what else? Like I say, subscribe to all our channels. Royal Scepter, Freestyle Sunday, Pilgrimage of Earth. Like our videos. Help us get our message out. We just trying to do the work for the Father, man. That's all we got. We don't got no 9 to 5. This our 9 to 5, not true. We don't even do 9 to 5. This our 24/7s now. It's the work for the Father. Help us do that stuff. Yeah, that's about it, man. All praise to the Most High for these brothers being on. Akbar 9, Brother Tez, Shout outs to them and their family, their babies, Hey, we out here doing this work, man. We being battle tested every day over here. So hey, we no different from those on the other side of the earth or anywhere else. We just putting our message out from our experience, our testimony. Just telling people like, look, this is what it is, this is what we gotta do. Like Ted said, sometimes you gotta get out there and travel. The scriptures tell us that a person in much travel have much wisdom. So man, get out here and get it, man. And with that being said, Shalom.